Bry.
Sago.
Here we have it. We are back with another Fast Minute podcast installment, episode 2 this time, and I got topics, man. Believe it or not.
2 or 3?
I think it's 2. We don't count the movie review, right? I mean, nobody's, really holding us against it, but I mean, we could if we wanted to up those
Remember
numbers.
we talked about One Piece being political and mukbangs?
Oh, yeah, that was FM2. Okay, so this is FM3. Yeah. Huh. You know, here's the thing. I got a full list of things to talk about. You hit me with the number between 1 through 7, and then we'll tackle that topic. How about that?
4.
4. So, Hasan shocked his dog. That was number 4. Nice.
Okay. Hasan shocked his dog.
How do you feel about
I saw that trending.
Yeah. Collargate is what they're calling it.
What are they calling it?
Collargate.
Collargate.
Yeah, it's like Watergate, blah, blah, gate. Yeah, just controversy gate.
What's the least controversial thing I can say about this?
I mean, we do know that Hasan is your favorite political commentator, so I know you're on thin ice. Yeah. You love Hasan. I mean, you watch him all the time. You talk about him like 24/7. I think you have like one of his merch shirts out there too.
Here's the thing.
What's up?
The only time I've ever watched Hasan was he was playing basketball on somebody's stream.
Was he good?
And he's not bad. He's actually pretty decent.
He's tall, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really tall.
Yeah,
so
it works.
Yeah, so that's the only time I've ever watched him. And I must admit, I did watch a few of his YouTube clips on his breakdowns of One Piece.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
It was like
okay.
It was like some shorts or like a 2-minute clip of him talking about like his catching up to One Piece. That's all I've seen from Hasan.
So you're like a tier 3 sub.
No, we just watch shorts. Now for Hasan,
I like how you're like trying to distance yourself. So you love him, don't you?
bro, I just watch shorts, brother. I think it's always interesting with animals because I love animals. However, at times I feel a way about animals.
Yeah.
Meaning sometimes people value animals' lives over people's lives. And I don't know how I feel about that. Where because of the animal being shocked, which, I don't know the politics of that one, of if you should shock an animal. I mean, I guess not because people are upset. People are telling him to die. He should kill himself. So it's just like, is it that bad? I don't know. I really don't know the logistics here when it comes to like shock collars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, those kind of responses that comes from people who already don't like Hasan. I don't think it's people saying it just because of the shock collar, but generally, as a guy that owns 5 cats, I owned a dog beforehand too. You don't really shock animals, I'd say. Like, shock collar training is a thing, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use it sparingly. So just seeing him like shock the dog to like stay in place is kind of silly. And then the whole thing's like, did he do it? Did he not? I loved following it because it was just it was wild. Like, I feel like there's more information coming out each and every day. It was like I was watching a TV series unfold.
But isn't this like an example of the internet just being the internet and just having nothing better to do?
A little bit, but I mean, it's also like, it's like you said, when it comes to animals, they're kind of like defenseless, right? I think that's why people are more like, hey, we got to fight for this dog, like
some of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, question.
Yeah, what's up?
At what point do we draw the line for these animals, right? Is it just pets or animals in general? Because I love a good burger, Sai.
I love a burger too. See, that's where everybody draws the line, right? It's not as simple. It's like, oh, every animal is like special, right? But it's more like you don't have to be like needlessly cruel to certain animals. And I feel like for dogs and cats, things that people usually have as pets, that's where like the bar's higher. It's like, whoa, we definitely don't want to hurt those guys. I mean, that's fine.
We had like deer hunting season.
Oh yeah, like rhinos, right? Like I think if you were to beat a dog, people would get more mad at that than if you were to beat a rhino. That's fair.
Damn.
That's
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd say this. I typically don't kill animals. Like, I don't know if they count as animals.
By the
like
way, I'm not saying you should beat a
spiders.
rhino. I'm just saying, like, that's how the public would receive it, right? It's like when somebody goes big game hunting and you're like, wait, like she killed the giraffe, and then like people are debating, like, oh, she paid for it. She has a license to do
They
it.
paid to hunt.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I don't kill
black and white.
or species, animals, whatever, when they're in their habitat. Like if I'm outside and I see like a spider or like a snake, maybe I kill a snake.
Yeah, I was about to say, it depends on like if they're willing to fight you, right?
Well, it's like
if I see a venomous
Like, if it's
spider
a
out in the wilderness, I'd probably just kill it. Yeah, dude.
in the wilderness, I'll probably leave it alone. No.
Well, okay, yeah. Like if I can avoid it, I would. I don't want to get bit.
Yeah.
But like if
I'm
it's
not
do
gonna,
or die, I'm killing it, dude.
If it's do or die, for sure. But if it's like if it's a random, if it's a squirrel, you don't kill a squirrel.
Yeah, you don't kill a squirrel.
Yeah, and even like some bugs, because you're not supposed to kill bees, right? So
I kill bees.
I think that's illegal.
Where?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think that's illegal, killing bees. You're not supposed to kill bees, but I mean, if a bee's like buzzing around me, I'm not gonna let that slide.
You're not gonna let it just buzz? Hey,
No.
pal, don't buzz here.
Yeah, don't buzz here. I'm sorry. I know you're good for the ecosystem. You're worth a lot, but you're getting cooked, man. I'm so sorry.
I kill wasps.
Yeah.
Wasps, they get it every single time. Flies. Hate flies.
Flies, yeah, flies die. It's like what you're saying. I mean, that's exactly the thing, right? Like we care about some animals more than others. Like flies, nah, dude. You see them, you kill them.
Can you imagine being reincarnated as a fly?
That would suck. You don't live
People
long
just hate
either.
you. No.
Yeah.
Not a long life, but people hate you immediately upon sight. You can't even do nothing.
They're just nasty.
Because they eat.
It's like the uglier you are, the more likely you are to just get killed.
What is the ugliest animal?
I think a fly, man.
No, they're ugly. That fly isn't that bad.
A fly isn't bad. It's just nasty.
The ugliest animal in the world is a blobfish.
Yeah, okay. The blobfish, that's not fair though. They only look like that because we bring them up to the surface. On the bottom floor, they look very different. Like in their habitat, they look normal. They only turn into a blob because we bring them all the way up here where the pressure's different.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's like saying somebody's ugly, but you also skinned them alive beforehand. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, that wasn't them
You
at their
did
best.
this to them.
Yeah, you did that. It's like hitting somebody with a baseball bat. You're like, oh, look at them, their head's effed up, and it's like, wait, you gave them a bruise, man. You gave them the bump on the head. What's going on here?
What about the
blobfish ain't fair.
Sago antelope?
Sago antelope?
Saiga antelope. It has a vagina on its mouth, on its face.
Wow, that doesn't look real, huh? Saiga antelope. It looks like a deformality. Yeah, I think that's pretty ugly. But it looks stupid though, so I probably wouldn't kill it.
Yeah,
You see, that one's like picking on like a special kid. It's like, don't do that, man. Come on, don't kill the Saiga antelope.
People are okay killing animals if they're like smaller. I think once it gets to like,
It depends. I mean, okay, nobody's killing a gerbil. Okay, people kill gerbils, but it's not like accepted, right?
I think I'm saying people are okay doing it. Like, it's like, I think once it gets to a certain size, people are like, I don't want to do all that.
I don't know. I feel like it's almost the opposite.
Dogs, deer. Well, deer, like, people hunt. But
it's like, okay, you mentioned squirrels earlier. Squirrels are small.
But I think it's past the size where people are okay doing it. I think people are okay if, like, you can step on something. You don't have to think about it. Like spiders, bugs, things like that. But like an animal, I think most people are like,
separate. I think there's also some separation there between like animals and bugs. Like I think if you were to kill a bug, nobody would care. Animals are very different.
So a rat.
I had pet rats. You're asking the wrong guy for that. I mean, I understand though, like people do kill rats. I it's cleanliness thing. They carry diseases. I think that's fine. Which debunked. They don't really carry diseases anymore. They do, but not as often as back then with the Black Plague. But yeah,
they have diseases, but not all of them. Not all the rats.
Not all the rats, guys. Not all the rats.
Wait, So you had cats and rats at the same time?
Yeah. It's not like the Looney Tunes thing where it's like, oh, they're constantly fighting. No, they were chill.
They were chilling. They like didn't hunt each other. Like didn't.
No, that's like a. I mean, I'm sure they do if they're not like domesticated, but cats are domesticated. They're indoor cats. Got rats in a cage. They're just hanging out.
Oh, I thought. Did you have the rats ever like out?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
And the cats didn't do anything to them?
No.
All right. So where are the rats?
They're not here anymore. They don't live that long.
Okay.
Yeah. They
You
passed
said
away.
you had them, so I was like,
yeah. No, yeah,
what
they weren't
happened to the
slaughtered by
rats?
my cats one day. No. They're just gone now.
one day you saw them strung up on the couch.
Yeah, geez. You know, getting back to the brass tacks, like the Hasan thing is so funny. Because, like, initially it's like you see the clip and it's like the dog yelps and he's like, the dew claw got stuck. There is no shock collar. And then day 2, he shows like the collar, but he like barely shows it off. And then there's like, you know, people like highlight the image and everything. And there's like tape over where the prongs would be. And my thing was that, okay, like if there's no tape, he'll just show it again, right? Like, hey, just show the collar one more time and you're good to go. Never showed it again. And then people were like debating for a little bit. And then, you know, he was saying, there's no shock function on it. People found like the exact collar he bought, and there was there were actually shock prongs on it. You could remove them. And then even like his like best defenders, which I mean, I don't really know like the streamer circle too well, but one of his friends like confirmed like, yeah, you know, I've seen the collar, you know, it had shock prongs on it, but you know, he took them out. It's, you know, it's not there. So even if like he didn't shock the dog, it's like he also he just blatantly lied about it. And I think it is telling that he never showed the collar a second time to disprove like the theories, which I think would have been an easy slam dunk.
I think the internet is unforgiving.
Yeah.
Where
and they love drama.
Know something, right? And if the internet knows something about you, they're gonna like just continuously. You're never gonna forget it. Like Brother Nature.
Brother Nature.
You know who that is?
No.
It was this guy that used to like interact with animals really well. Had like a deer that he would like see and feed and stuff like that. Loved by everybody until one day he got in a fight and then he came on the internet. He's like, "Oh, I got jumped, blah blah blah." Then he dropped the video.
Oh no!
Apparently he instigated it. Yeah, he
so
instigated
it's his
the fight.
fault. Yeah, he's cooked.
So it was his fault, and then he got beat up. So now everybody's like, every time he pops up, we're like, we didn't forget. We didn't forget what happened. You did it. And
it's just bad optics, you know?
It's just so...
The lie, it digs you into a hole. The lie itself just buries you, man. Like, I feel like if you were to just come out day 1 and say that it is what it is, like, I feel like it would have been dropped by now. But because, like, more and more things just keep on coming out, it's a little bit silly. Like, there was one clip today... porn star Sasha Grey, she streams on Twitch, and she was like batting for Hasan for a minute. She was like, yeah, you know, like you cannot remove the shock prongs, like it's impossible, people just love to hate him. And then she sees a clip where somebody who knows Hasan and has been around his dog and seen the collar, she's like, yeah, you know, he took the shock prongs off. And she was like, whoa, I'm not gonna watch this anymore, I'm done. I was like, what? Like the minute like there's proof out there, she's like, I don't want to see this anymore. It's like, whoa, okay, it's just so silly how people handle it. It's like, you can like Hasan, just, I mean, you gotta admit, right? It looks like he shocked his dog, man. Like, it's a simple cut and dry thing. Say it as it is, and then just move on. Like, but it's the drama, you know? It's
tough. I saw it blown up, and I was clicking on it. Like, I was like, all right, he shocked. More than likely he did, but then I get why he wouldn't want to admit that he did.
Yeah, you don't want to admit it, but also like
you don't want to admit that
he's bad with showing proof otherwise. I
would just ignore it. I would just not address it.
He tries to, but people go into his chat and they just keep on spamming it. So I feel like he's talked about it like 5 days in a row, and every time he talks about it, it gets like worse and worse.
Yeah, I would just not talk about it. That's like the I was about to say Dr. Disrespect, but that's completely different. It's just a situation where it's like with the internet, just there's no winning.
There's no winning.
There's no winning there. And like once they catch you with something, like, aha, and we got him. Especially if they don't like you already.
I watched Moist Critical's video, and you know, he offered the best solution. He's like, well, if it wasn't a shot caller, what he could have done was, obviously he didn't know like it was gonna blow up this big. He could have just taken the collar off day one, shown the collar, and then it'd be done. But because he waited till the next day and then you could see the tape and he wouldn't show it a second time, it's like, okay, now he's cooked. And now, like, here we are like a week later. That's like, even if he does show the collar, nobody's going to believe it, right? It's too long now.
I'll just put the collar on.
No, but here's the thing. Nobody's going to believe it's the same collar anymore. Like, after that first day or two passes, it's like, okay, you probably just bought a new collar.
But I feel like within it, it's like even if he provided proof the next day, but like, oh, that's a different collar.
Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Like he wouldn't have time to tamper with it. There's no winning.
Yeah.
The only way you could have won is if you foresighted that it was going to be such a big drama, like
and
hot
do it
point,
on stream,
and do it on stream that very moment.
And because because if it was me and I saw it was blowing up, I would have like went somewhere and bought another collar if I knew I
exactly. That's what I would have done.
Bought
like,
another collar.
Amazon
like, right,
same day delivery.
Hey guys, like this, it's not a shock collar. What do you mean? Like this is the collar.
And it's like the meme of where like he only showed the collar once, and it's like, hey, check this out. His hand was covering it, like bad lighting, and then obviously you could see the tape. It just wasn't well played on his part, which he's trying to defend himself. I get it. I can't even hate that. But
it's funny sometimes when people that are perpetually on the internet don't know how to internet, because it's like sometimes it puts you in a situation where you're just like, I don't know how to react to this.
Yeah,
this is, territory that I'm not used to. So I think it was just one that I'm sure he probably didn't expect it to get the.
Yeah, definitely heights. Not. It's so funny because I don't watch Hasan, but like he's like a political commentator. And what happened is that like he said that everybody who believes that he shocked his dog is like a right-wing Israeli plant. And I was like, no effing way. Like that's kind of like, it's just disingenuous, right?
That's funny though.
That's so crazy. Like I remember when we talked about the shot collar in the One Piece video, we like made a joke about it. Somebody said, oh, so you believe in propaganda, don't you guys? Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, dude, I got eyes, man. Like, I don't watch Hasan. I don't watch his opposer, Ethan. It's like, just as a guy coming in, looking at the drama, it's like, it is what it is. The drama has not looked good. The evidence hasn't been on his side. Like, it doesn't have to do with, like, picking a team and batting for him. Like, it's all good.
I would say politics is one of those things that, like, it is really just like pick a side.
Yeah, it's cutthroat, man. To where a shock collar is like politically divisive just because it's Hasan at the center of it. Like, bro, you could put anybody else here. I'd be saying the same thing. It's nuts.
Would you sigh? Are you whatever?
Yeah, it's just, are you a plant? Were you paid by the government? It's like, what? Where'd you get this,
Of course,
brother?
He's a centrist. I don't know. I think with Hasan, like you say, he's cooked. People are never going to forget. They're gonna
Dude, the memes are why. I love the memes, man. They've been killing it. The Anel edits, the Raiden edits. I've seen like people making like cartoons out of it. Yeah, that's his legacy now for like the next couple of years.
It is literally like Batman, right? You start out, everybody loves you, and you live long enough to become like the villain. That's just like what the internet is.
Yeah.
No matter who it is, typically, more than likely, they love you, then they hate you, then they can't wait to see you fall. So it's just like, who's the most loved person on the internet right now?
I don't think there is one. Like even Mr. Beast has a lot of haters, which to be fair, Hasan.
I see a lot of Mr. Beast hate.
Yeah, Hasan does have like actual haters who hate everything he does, and I don't exactly agree with that, but yeah, like there's always gonna be people who hate you and take it to the extreme. But yeah, Mr. Beast, for example, you could do the most like philanthropic work out there, and people will just absolutely roast you, like building wells in Africa, giving people eyesight, donating money to the homeless, running charities, and they're like, he's filming it. It's like, bro, where do you think the money comes from?
Exactly.
Like, dude, if he doesn't film it, he's not going to get the money to do more shit, idiot. What the hell?
You're like, oh my God, if he's doing good things, why you got to film it, huh?
It's so stupid. And he's acting like he doesn't, they're acting like he doesn't have consent to film, by the way. Like, no. The thing is, if somebody said, hey, Psy, you're down on your luck, here's $100K, can I film it? I'm like, yeah, dude, film it. I don't care. You can film it and take away money. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's just...
You kidding me?
I think sometimes people see things, especially something like philanthropic work, and it's like they downplay it to kind of feel better about themselves not doing it.
Dude. The Rock went through the same controversy where the Maui fires happened. The Rock donated $5 million.
That's it? That's all you have for the people at Maui?
Exactly. No, exactly. He said, "Hey guys, I'm putting in $5 million." I think Oprah also did like $5 million.
Yeah, Oprah also, and they started like a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, they started
like
a thing like, "Hey, we want to start a movement to like, raise money." Me and Oprah both put in $5 million. If you guys could donate too, that'd be amazing. And people were like, "Oh, Oprah's worth, 500 million. She only did 5. The Rock has billions. He only did 5 million." Like, dude, what? That's more than you donated. Are you kidding me? Like, if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't donate anything. Unless it's a tax write-off. You guys are getting a dime of my money. Are you kidding me, dude? What the hell? And they're over here roasting The Rock. I guarantee you, people who made fun of The Rock for that, they wouldn't have donated either. I promise you.
Wait, I feel like these are the same people that
it's so stupid.
When you're at the grocery store, it's like, "Hey, do you want to donate $1 for the kids in Africa?" Hell no! I need all my money. Give me my money.
If there is a round up button, I always do that because it's just simple. Like, okay, like I'm paying $1.75. Sure, just here's 25.
I don't round up. I do tip though. Like where I go, like if I go somewhere, I do tip because I even ask the workers, "Hey, do you guys make money from this?" And they're like, "Yeah, we make money from the tips." I'm like, all right, so I tip.
Oh yeah, I always tip. I mean, I worked retail. I worked at coffee shops. I work restaurants, etc. Yeah, I tip. I understand like tipping culture is weird nowadays because people ask for so much and then everything is getting tipped now. But generally,
this isn't even like restaurants. It's like going to like a sandwich shop.
Oh no, same. I do the same.
Yeah, I tip everywhere. So like I feel like at the end of the day with Hasan,
good luck.
He knows how the internet works. It's just like
Godspeed,
the memes
man.
are gonna be there. It's not gonna stop. Maybe you ban certain things in the chat, but you have such a big audience. The price of doing business. I think the best thing to do if you become that popular on the internet, you have like a 5 to 10 year run, then retire. Just go away.
Yeah.
Call it a day. Like it's just,
especially when you're that big, like you're fine.
Yeah.
Do something
because you
else,
get to the point where you have like enough resources where it's like it cannot be worth it for you.
Maybe that's his dream though. Like I don't know anything about Hasan. Maybe that's his dream.
Maybe some people like they just really enjoy. Because I'm not gonna lie. Eventually, I probably won't make videos, but I would like to stream forever. I think streaming is amazing.
I think so.
I enjoy streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. But videos I'm making sparingly, but like streaming, I think I enjoy that more just because it's fun, it's chill, it's a hangout, I guess, I can understand from it just like I'm just hanging out, talking things that I enjoy. So it is what it is. But no, he's cooked.
Yeah. Good looking, Nell. Another number 1 through 6. Hit me with it.
4.
So this one is going to be more obscure. You won't know about it, but hopefully there's some gamers in the audience. I'll try to do my best to explain it to Brago and anybody who is unfamiliar with this. Last year, there was a horror game called Mouthwashing. It took off. Very niche, but it took off. It's essentially a 2-hour walkathon where you follow these people on a spaceship. They ran out of food, they're stranded, so they drink mouthwash. And eventually, most of them die. Spoiler alert, most of them die, and I'll get to the ending of the game as well. And one of the main girls ends up committing suicide. Not exactly because of the mouthwashing necessarily, but because she was sexually assaulted by somebody on the ship, and she had a baby on the way. So she drank mouthwash, and she also took a bunch of pills and killed herself. You might be wondering where this is going. So, just yesterday, they announced that they're making a figure of the girl. Like a little, like one of these. Like one of these guys, right? Like a pop figure, Funko Pop. And it is her dying. It's her holding the pills that she takes. I think, if I recall correctly, it's also her like laying flat like this with a bloody eye. And people were up in an uproar. And they're like, they're downplaying sexual assault and rape. And personally, I think people are overreacting. It is a horror game. This is what she's kind of known for. Like, making a figure about it, that's whatever, man. Like, I think people are just, it kind of goes back to the earlier topic. It's like, yo, like, people are just getting bent out of shape, brother. Like, this is no big deal.
I would say, for me, it's no big deal. But I cringed at the thought of how the internet would take that.
Oh
Because of
yeah.
how much is wrapped around like her death and how she ultimately dies, and you make a figure of the death. It's kind of like, I can see how people just put that in a spin cycle. So for me, I'm like, oh, it's a figure. It doesn't matter. But like, oh my God, the optics of that.
What's funny
They're
is
gonna
that
have a blast.
the devs know what they're doing, because this isn't the first time where they've kind of like poked fun at it, and people are just like hating the devs, hating the company. They're like, this is disgusting. And it's like, I mean, this is the game, man. Like, it sells. And, you know, I will admit, because of the backlash, I wanted to support. So I'm going to buy one of those figures when it comes out.
Do you think you're anti people?
Me?
No. Anti like outrage. So like, if you feel like people go too far on the internet nowadays.
Depending on the topic, yeah. Like the Hasan thing, whatever. But for this one, I'm like, okay, this is just this is goofy, guys. Come on.
I think generally.
So now I feel the need to support the figure. I was like, I'll buy one. And it's a good looking figure too.
The internet goes, okay, what the internet is, it's like extreme. And you can be extreme because nobody, for the most part, knows who you are. So you can be as extreme as you need to be. So people are extreme on both sides. So you have people that are like, let's say it's I saw something with a girl. She I guess she works at like a seafood restaurant, and I guess some girls ran out on the bill, and the restaurant tells her she has to pay half the bill because she was the server. So then
that doesn't make any sense.
Crazy. I was like, that's insane. But she goes on the internet, she's crying, and then of course like people started GoFundMe, and then I'm not sure how much money she made, but blows up. Right?
Yeah.
Where it's like things like that happen all the time. People are like, oh my God, I just feel sorry for them. Let me give them some money. Right? Then end up making like thousands of dollars for, you know, a bill that costs like $100, right? Because of the sympathy. People like the internet goes to the extreme, and I think it's kind of like a give and take. So for me, when the internet goes the other way, at this point I just expect it. Like, just whatever it is, I expect it. Like, with the One Piece and the politics thing, with starting from trash taste to however it's devolved into, where I saw, like, even One Piece YouTubers, like, on Twitter going back and forth. I'm like,
there's no
right?
point, dude.
It just keeps going, right? So, with that and the figure, I say you capitalize.
I think they are capitalizing on it. They don't care about the outrage, man.
Yeah,
and
make
like,
more figures. I'd make one of her pregnant.
Here's the thing, too. Like, you know, if this is a real person, distasteful, man.
Yeah.
But this is a game. It's fiction. It's a story. Like, nah, dude, what are we doing here?
People get more mad at fiction and would rather real people die over fictional characters. I see it all the time.
Oh, yeah. People cannot separate the two. Like, people were arguing, like, oh, my God, are we really, you know, making light on this topic of sexual assault? It's like, brother, it's a game. What are we doing here?
I think, you know, we're past like woke. You know, I think people are fully awake now. I think we're kind of just like in a simulation.
Yeah, like some fan bases, man, they garner the craziest people. Like,
it is nasty. It is really nasty. And the thing is, people know they can weaponize these things. So sometimes they try to bait people into, oh, so you don't think sexual assault is important? Like, even when it was the her body, her choice thing, that was the conversation around that. Where it's just like, here's what the internet is. Sometimes they want honesty. Like, man, be yourself. We just want you to be yourself, and then everyone would love you. Yeah, somebody would say, yeah, I don't believe in abortions. What? So you don't think women should have a choice of what to do with their bodies? It's like, well, I thought you said you wanted me. Not like that. Don't think like that. I want you to think like this. Okay? And they try to force you into this way of thinking, this group think. And if you don't think that way, then you're a piece of shit.
It's crazy, man. Everything is so divisive.
Because you can get away with it. What's the consequence?
Just
I can
having it,
create an
just
account and just like
having an opinion online, just arguing
Yeah.
people all day. That sounds miserable.
it will not. Well, it sounds miserable until you get a reaction out of somebody, and that's like now your replies and everything is blowing up, and now you're just at work, just like get it.
Just like
Oh
hopping
my
on your
God.
phone, like,
Oh my
Oh.
God, I got him so mad. Look, guys, this Hasan guy is so mad at my comment. Everybody agrees with me. Look at me, 5,000 likes. Oh my God.
yeah.
I believe there are a lot of people that and you know, a little dopamine.
Hey, sometimes people monetize it, which is fair.
I just think, because I was thinking about this randomly. I was thinking about money. And like how people say money's the root of all evil, blah, blah, blah. And then how people try to twist it now. It's like, well, you can't say it's the root of all evil, but like you twist it around, it spells live, blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
Okay, that's stupid. That's so stupid. I've never heard that, thank God.
yeah, people have been saying that. But I think like in general, even with money, it's like life is not fun broke. It's not enjoyable broke. And I can understand why people I want to say probably obsess over money, because the other option isn't fun. And then as much as people would say like, you know, money doesn't make a person, people aren't valued based on money, but it's like kind of are.
Yeah.
People like even your family, right? Like your family loves you for you, right? But like if you're like,
Yeah,
hey,
money, though.
yeah, we're like, hey, I don't got nothing. Like I need that. They help you out for a little bit. It's like eventually sigh, like gotta fucking go get some money, all right? And then if you end up getting a lot of money, it's like, hey, Sai, hey, man,
Remember me?
whatever you need, brother. Whatever you need,
dude,
man.
No. Hey, I'm not. Let me tell you, I'm not like that. I've thought about it. Like, never gonna happen, by the way. But if I ever hit the lottery, I'm not telling a damn soul of my family. No way.
I wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
nobody.
tell my wife.
Okay,
I-
I'd probably tell the wife. But wouldn't tell the family though.
I'd tell my immediate, like, probably like, no, I wouldn't tell anyone. It would just me, spouse. That's it. Not even the kids would know.
Oh yeah, don't want the kids to like get spoiled, right? Like, hey,
Yeah.
daddy, can we buy a Lamborghini? Like,
But not only
whoa.
that, like, kids
What the hell?
talk.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
Oh,
we just won the lottery.
yeah.
Nah.
Should they go to
Absolutely
school? You broke bitches better bow down. My dad hit the
Look
lottery.
at my new shoes. I just bought some, I don't know, Goosey.
Yeah.
Some Goosey slippers.
They take off their sock and give it to like the next kid. Huh, you need these, don't you, plebs? I could buy
I would
10
not.
of these. Yeah.
The only thing, I wouldn't change
No,
anything about my
thanks.
lifestyle. Only thing I would change, I would say, is probably like maybe get like a super comfortable like bed, like an enormous bed. That's probably what I'd get. Or like
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd get.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
is
wouldn't
your
get a- I
bed
wouldn't get a
right
new
now not
car.
comfy?
It's comfy, but I'm like, can it be more comfy? Can
Don't
we
you
go
have like a
beyond?
mattress sponsorship on your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
not comfy?
Oh, it's very comfy. You should definitely get one of those mattresses. But is there something beyond that money can buy? I don't know.
Like
I'm
a
talking about, like-
bed made out of virgins or something.
Something like that. Or a bed that like feels like it's holding you in its arms when you lay in it.
Ah, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
a bed
like a
made out of
spooning bed.
angel feathers.
What about a bed that comes with so let's say it has like a stand on the side that
Yeah.
like it pops up if you need it and you can put your phone on it, but when you put your phone on it, it automatically charges. And then it
Oh.
also has like a cup holder if you would like it to. And then also it turns into a theater seats.
Nice.
So it turns into movie theater seats. So you can sit up if you don't want to fall asleep while watching a movie. And also, that's not it. It can recline onto the wall, and it becomes like a dip machine for workouts.
Oh, and how about this? You can also change the temperature of the bed so that if you like it cooler, you can have like perfect, 60-degree mattress on either side. Yeah, for you and your spouse.
Either side,
easy.
On either side, and also it has a water bed function if you want to get a little frisky with the water bed.
And how about this? Self-defense is big nowadays. If somebody ever breaks into your house, it pops out like a gun. If somebody ever intrudes into your domain.
It's tied to the alarm. So as the alarm, if an alarm goes off, then if you put of course, fingerprint, put your hand in, and boom,
gun
weapon pops out.
How about this? How about the bed automatically shoots the intruder? You don't have to do anything.
No. So the bed turns into a robot, and it's like, excuse me, and it puts you down on the ground, and it gets up and walks out like Sonny from iRobot.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that'd be so good.
I'm saying, like, if there's a bed like that, I want it. That's what I'd pay for. I'd keep the same car, live in the same place. It'd be like subtle. It'd be like subtle things.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'd buy. Like, with all that money, like, I feel like the extravagant lifestyle isn't really for me. It's like, buying a yacht or like going to a beach or something. It's like, nah, dude, I don't know. I like just gaming at home. So I won't do anything crazy.
I mean, I go to the beach regardless. So it's like nothing would change there.
Yeah.
I'm from the beach.
Oh, that's why. You look like it.
Yeah. So, it's one of those situations where it's like I'd have to kind of keep it the same.
Earlier we were talking about sexual assault, which brings me to a very funny story I saw today. Blew up last night. There was a woman who was violently sexually assaulted.
Whoa.
While delivering food for DoorDash. Guys, can we all take a second and pray for this lady? So I'm going to tell you the story, Brago, and this is going to get really nasty, dark, dirty, disgusting. Put your shot collar on, boys. So this lady received an order, and she's like, okay, she picked it up. She brought it over to the house, and there were notes left for the girl. It said to leave the food at the door. So what she does is that she arrives at this person's place, their domain. And before she leaves the food at the door, she notices that the door it's open. So what she does is that she steps into the house and notices that the guy is unconscious on his couch with his pants off. Willie hanging out, and he's sleeping. He's snoring, snoozing, etc. So what she does, poor woman, she whoops out her phone and records the man while he's sleeping with his John out. And then she says that she was sexually assaulted. And that, Brago, is the end of the dark, disturbing story.
I was waiting for this to go somewhere else. Like the guy wakes up and in his drunken stupor, he just takes advantage of this woman. So he was asleep the entire time, and then she said she was sexually assaulted, even though we told her to leave it at the door.
Yep.
She should get charged. She
walks into his house and records the man.
She should get charged for revenge porn. She get charged for like breaking and entering. Whatever she can get charged. What? What are we doing? I told you to leave it at the door.
DoorDash, and the police are now investigating the matter. And she is on TikTok and Instagram, livid. She is so upset, saying, "Guys, I was the victim. I was sexually assaulted." And it's like the guy didn't even touch you. Like, yeah, I get that. The guy's he wasn't even in plain sight, by the way. Like, to give you guys context, it's not like the door is open and he's right there sleeping with his his John out. He was off to the side, so you'd actually have to like look in to see him. Yeah,
but I told you to leave it by the door. So he probably just had an intense gooning session,
or like he was drunk out of his mind, and he's like, "Yeah, like I'm just gonna leave it at the door." He walked in, fell asleep on the couch, and that's it. And yeah, the girl like recorded him and everything. It's like, bro, like let me tell you right now, people who are sexually abused wish they had their, assaulters on record like that. Like, dude, this doesn't happen. Like, nothing happened to you. And yeah, she got fired from DoorDash. The guy also got his account deactivated. DoorDash is investigating. Police are investigating.
Well, how does his account get deactivated? Oh, I guess because of
it's
the
like
accusation.
an active, yeah. It's like an investigation right now, but she's online just like ranting about it, and it's so silly. People are just memeing on her, dude.
That's just accountability.
Maybe there's like more information I'm missing, but based off of what I've seen, that's pretty much it.
That's just her not wanting to take accountability, and people are telling her how much of an idiot she is, and she doesn't want to accept it.
Also, apparently she posted everything online before contacting police too. So she cared more about like getting clicks than actually, calling the police about this crime. Well, crime in quotation marks.
I wonder, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a thing now where everybody tries to get a clip if something crazy is happening. Like, oh my God, we gotta record this. And it's like, man, I don't feel like I'm ever really like that in those moments where something crazy is happening. I'm just like, oh, I gotta get this. Or maybe because I'm online, but I don't feel that urge, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with this girl, man. She's crazy. I think she needs to like serve something. Not a long sentence, but I think she should get hit with something.
I don't think she should serve time. I think she should pay a fine. Pay something.
Pay a fine. I mean, when I say serve time, hours, it could be like, a month in jail. It doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Month in jail.
Dude, I think so many people nowadays get away with doing crime, or I feel like if we crack down on petty crime harder, which, this is going to be a hot take, I feel like people would be less inclined to do crimes like this in the first place.
I think crime like this should, what if you had a internet jail?
An internet jail? The worst type of jail.
So basically, like,
you're stuck on 4chan for the next 24 hours.
You cannot browse anything, go on social media for 60 days. Right? Like, you're locked out, essentially. And if you try to access it in any other way,
you get shocked
by a caller. And personally by Hasan.
Yeah. Hasan is the one who reaches to the side.
He's like, like Thanos.
Yeah.
When he gets the final. Every time Hasan gets a notification, he has to shock somebody.
That's essentially what it is. Oh man.
Nah, she's an idiot.
She's an idiot. She makes real like sexual assault cases just look so bad. Like
that's how I feel about.
It's like the whole like believe all victims thing. It's hard to believe victims when we have people like this, man. Like you got to call out the bad actors. You got to punish them to some extent. Do something about her.
I think people, women, men, whomever, if they're found out that they're lying or they lied about sexual assault, something should be done to them.
Especially depending on what it is. Like I've seen guys get thrown in jail for like being accused of, sexually assaulting people.
Guys
and nothing ever happens, dude. It's like,
lose scholarships, lose everything, and then they come out of jail after 2 years and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
She lied. It's like, what? No.
I think it should be. I think
we gotta punish it, man.
Really, it should be serious. So for the next 10 years, this guy gets half your wages.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like there's like a better punishment, but it's like,
Yeah. It's something that has to like.
It's got to sting, it's got to leave a lasting effect.
Maybe not.
It's got to be
not
something that dissuades other people. That's my main thing.
What's like, maybe restitution. So they get like 25% for the next 10 years of anything you make. And you can't, and if you try to not work on purpose,
it's like childcare. You're just describing childcare, man.
Hey. Yeah, so basically he has you on child support now.
Yeah.
No.
Here's a good one. This is a spicy one. This happened also 24 hours ago. TWITCHCON. Did you see that EMIRU got assaulted at TWITCHCON?
Yeah, the guy got real handsy.
Yeah, he like crossed like multiple lines of security, got to her and tried to like force a kiss on her.
That's parasocial times 10.
Yeah.
Where somebody, they watch you so much, they start feeling like they have and probably donated, talk to you through chat, feel like they have like an intense relationship with you, and then they finally see her, they're like, oh my God, she's even prettier in person. First of all, like, where's all the security, man? How does he?
Did you hear the story about the security?
Oh, no.
Apparently, this was huge drama like a week ago because they were talking about how TwitchCon isn't safe. So big streamers didn't go. Like I think Pokimane, Valkyrae, Yasmin Golds, Hasan's, like they didn't want to attend because they were like, yeah, it's dangerous, man. You never know who's going to show up. TwitchCon support can't be trusted. And the CEO essentially said, oh no, it's really safe. We're upping security and everything. And here we have it. Day one, literally hours into the convention, this happens. And not just that, but apparently EMIRU'S previous bodyguard, who did stop like a stalker from chasing her, was banned from the convention because he held down the assailant until police arrived. And Twitch staff decided to ban her personal security.
But Twitch does like stupid shit in real life as well.
Yeah, Twitch is just so silly. And the guard that also helped her get away from the guy, that was like not even Twitch staff. That was another paid personal security guard. So the only people that ever acted in helping her was her own personal security she had to pay for, which you could say, yeah, that's how it should be. But TwitchCon should guarantee the safety of their streamers to a certain extent. And apparently at first so this guy, of course, got kicked out of the convention, but Twitch decided to ban his account for 30 days.
That's it.
She argued against it, and then they later went back, and then now he's banned indefinitely on the platform, which overall, like across the board, is just so many like bad decisions. And then in the meanwhile, people are criticizing the CEO because while this is all happening and the night of, he's just out partying with female streamers.
I was just about to say that the CEO, he's too visible.
He's so weird.
I see
He's
him too
so
much.
odd.
Like I saw him on like a clip of him on Kai's stream. I see him like everywhere. I'm like, do you want to be? It feels like he wants to be in the mix. He
does. He wants to be very popular.
And it's just like we're kind of focusing on the wrong things. Like, bro, like nobody really cares about you, right? I think people just want to play video games and watch their favorite streamers. You're the person that is over all that. Just make it easy, right? People want to meet their their favorite streamers. Make it easy. Make it safe. Like,
yeah,
I don't know,
and enforce the rules properly, man. Like there's been so many streamers who just get banned for the tiniest reasons ever, and then there's some streamers who get away with everything.
With Twitch.
No consistency.
So I think
definite favoritism at play.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, like at some point we obviously need more security, but I don't mean, it seems like if the big streamers aren't going, how long will TwitchCon?
It's not gonna last. I mean, EMIRU, she's not even going next year, and apparently more and more people are dropping out because of instances like this. It's like, yeah, dude, like you can't trust
how do you
Twitch
bring
security
the people back?
And if you have to pay for your own security, why would you even go? Like she kind of dropped like how much she paid. She paid like, I think she said $10,000 in the past weekend just to like make sure that she was safe. It's like for the most part, yeah, you should probably pay that, but TwitchCon should at least come in with their own police and stuff. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
They just let people roam willy-nilly.
Protect your creators. I mean, I've been to conventions, and in general, there's not security.
Yeah, I know. There's no security there, man. They're hanging out.
At the conventions, there really aren't. They're just like people that look like volunteers or like low-level staff workers with badges. We're like, hey, man, you can't go in here yet. Get the fuck out of the way. Right? It's like it's no real security there. So, if you're a big streamer or a big content creator, I can see where you're just like, nah, I'm cool.
Dude,
I'll just
another funny thing, too, is that after they pushed the guy away, apparently it took them like a couple hours to actually catch him. Because he just apparently he just walked away, according to her. Like he just left the scene of the crime, and it took him like a little bit to find him again.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time.
Thankfully, they did find him because there's a lot of video evidence, but it's just such a mishandled situation.
What do you think is gonna happen? She's gonna be like, oh my god, My
yeah, my
knight.
Prince Charming.
You made it past security for me.
Yeah, it's so goofy, man.
Dumbass.
Yeah, it's
Again,
so dumb.
Parasocial 101, bro.
Which parasocialism brings us to our next conversation. Brago, you watched a movie, and I watched a movie.
Yeah.
It is about walking. Nothing to do with parasocialism, mind you. I just wanted a good transition.
Walking.
We watched The Long Walk.
The longest walk.
Did you like it?
Loved it. What did you rate it?
I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
That's low. I give
No,
it
that's
like
above average. That's above average.
I give it like an 8.
That's high.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I did
So tell
like
me,
the
Sai,
ending.
Why did you hate it?
I didn't hate it. I just don't like the ending. You know, it's been
ending
a while. I
was-
don't remember the character names, so forgive me. I don't
It
like
was
it when that
2 weeks ago.
when that one dude won.
Ray and
Oh,
Ray is the one who won.
Ray won.
Ray won.
And then the guy with him, Stevens or something? No, Stephen is the guy who made the book, right? Stephen, not Hawking's. Stephen King? Weird guy.
Stephen King, yes.
Yeah.
Weird guy.
Weird guy. Yeah, like, the ending was awful.
Ray Garrity. So you have Peter and Ray.
Pete and Ray.
Pete was the black guy and Ray was the white guy.
Okay, and Pete was the one that won, right?
Whoa. We should probably spoiler alert. Right?
Yeah, I don't remember, guys. Spoiler alert. So Pete won for sure. And he decided to kill the general. And then after he does that, he kind of just walks off into the abyss.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it was weird. It was
not
weird
worth it. I mean, the whole movie, he's like, hey, revenge ain't worth it. You know, you could do so much. Don't throw it away for this. And then at the very end, he just kills the general. I thought it was a lame ending.
Typically for me, endings don't make or break something. Like, I would like for the ending to be satisfying, but like, if it's fine, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let it disrupt the entire experience, right? Like, say you're with a woman, Sai.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna go there. But with The Long Walk, I really enjoyed the focus of the characters, where they focus more on the dynamic of the characters that were there. Of course, every character didn't get the same screen time because you can't. Because I think it's 100. Was it 100? How many?
I think it was like
100 of them?
35 or something.
It was
35 or 50.
50.
Yeah.
50 guys. And they're walking because they're competing in a marathon. And the marathon, it's like a dystopian.
Yeah,
Right? It's
super
like-
dystopian world. They don't really explain
Yeah.
it too much. They're just like, hey,
Something happened, right?
Yeah,
And it's post that.
it's like after
And
the
they-
war, everything's banned.
Yeah.
You can get money like this.
Trying to inspire viewers. Apparently, The Long Walk, every time it happens, it inspires the people. And production goes up after The Long Walk. And then, of course, people can win money and they get one wish or anything they want. So, 50 guys apply, seemingly. And then they go on this walk. And the goal is to walk for as long as possible. And the last person to stay walking, they win. I guess initially, I didn't know how to feel about it going into the movie, but then after, I felt like they captured the things that I wanted to capture. So, because I think we're like 10 minutes into the movie, I was like, oh, like, if I'm walking for this long, I'm going to want to take a shit. Like, and then, lo and behold, people just start shitting on the street while walking. Or they like take a quick break because they have like warnings and shit like that. They start I'm like, okay. Then people just start peeing, turn around and start peeing. I was like, okay. So they're addressing like some of the obvious things. I think I didn't love the ending, but my only issue with the film and why it isn't higher for me is that at the beginning, they present it as this spectacle. Like it's being recorded, people are watching, like they have fans. You don't feel that. You don't feel like it's a spectacle at all. It feels like it's just them and nobody else. Every now and again, you see somebody on the street like, hey, you know.
I mean, I think they
like,
established that early on too. They said the fans will be brought in when it's just two people left.
When it's just two. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about like outside of that, the perspective from the people watching.
Oh, it's like not fun to watch.
Or no, what I mean is we don't get any perspective from anyone outside of the walk.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So, you know, like Hunger Games?
Yeah, like
where
you get
it's
to see
like-
people watching it on the TVs and stuff. And
You
they're
see
like
people
having
watching
fun.
and they build it up as like, oh my God, like look at Katniss. Like we love Katniss.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that. Even at the end, it was like some random people pop out. I'm like, I guess.
And then
But it
even
doesn't
at the
feel-
end, after he wins and he kills the major, it's like he walks
He's by-
into the abyss, which I guess is supposed to
he's
be
by
like
himself.
metaphorical. You know,
But
it's
I-
symbolic, but it's like it's stupid.
I'm assuming he died. That's him walking the hell side.
I don't know. When I saw that ending, I was like, okay, I could sit here and try to dissect what the hell the author wanted to, portray. And my consensus was that I really don't give a fuck, dude. It was such a lame ending. After hours and hours of Pete saying, "Hey, Ray, you don't wanna kill the major, don't do it." And then Ray's like, "No, I want to get that gun. I'm going to ask for that carbine and I'm going to shoot him." It's like, "Don't do it." And then he eventually does it. It's like, it's really like...
It made me
what?
sad, though, at the end. Because
He sacrificed himself?
yeah, I didn't understand why Ray did that. Because
I don't understand it either. I think Pete was going to
'Cause-
sacrifice himself, right?
Pete tried to.
He tried to.
And then Ray was like, no, you can't do it. Because Pete, I mean, to be honest, Ray made it that far because of Pete. Because Ray was falling asleep and shit walking. I was like,
Yeah. Dude,
God.
Pete, by the way, he was such a unit in the movie. I thought the twist at the end was going to be that he's like some kind of cyborg. Guy never fell asleep. Guy never
No.
wavered. Didn't really sweat. Like, Pete seemed like an anomaly in this competition.
While I was watching the movie, I said Pete would be an amazing villain in a movie.
He would. That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, Pete's...
I think
don't
he'd be
know,
an amazing
man.
villain.
Pete's
I
crazy.
think I can see him being. He's gonna pop up in one of these movies eventually as like an amazing villain. I'm like, oh my God, I think you kill it. So Ray, the reason why I didn't understand why Ray did that, you just saw your mom, and you were about
He just
crying
saw
about
his
to go to your
mom.
mom, and now you sacrifice yourself for Pete when Pete basically says, I have nobody waiting for me. I have nothing to live for.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Ray, you have your mom, and Pete has already convinced you that violence isn't the answer. Why would you sacrifice yourself? But it's like, I think it's more
And then Pete
Okay.
goes to violence.
that, okay, it's kind of like, what I like about the movie is like, it's about humanity, right? Because we're walking contradictions. I was thinking about that the other day, like how we like, I think we try to pound a table, like, oh my God, I'm consistent. I like these things and I don't like these things. But I like this thing, and sometimes I don't like this. We're hypocrites. We're inconsistent. We say things, and sometimes it changes based on the person, based on the situation. And so in this situation where it's like, Pete's like, yo, Ray, like, come on, man. Violence isn't the answer. But like, yeah, but if somebody does something to somebody that you really care about, all that shit is going to go out the window, which happened. Which for him, yeah, that's part of the
But
game
the
or
thing
the
is-
thing.
Okay, I agree with that, right? People are
Mm-hmm.
hypocrites. When a thing happens that can change your perspective, that could be why Pete decided to kill the major. But
Mm-hmm.
the problem is that it's nothing that he shouldn't have expected already. Like, he knew that if he was going to win, Ray would die. Like, everybody around them would die. So changing it based off of something you already had a mind for, it's insane to me. It's not
think-
like the major skinned Pete alive or skinned Ray alive, and it's like, oh my God, like I didn't think you would die like that. No, like he just got shot like everybody else.
I think it's one of those situations as people, you never really expect things until they're right in front of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't prepare for it. Where I've seen it sometimes these food shows where they're like, oh my God, I can eat that big pizza. It's no problem. And then they finally got the pizza in front. It's like, oh shit, this is way more than I thought it would be. I think for Pete, it was like, okay, no violence. We're going to do this. But then the bond, and that's something as well that I realized in the movie. It's like with humans, a lot of times it's not even about the time spent together. It's about what you did with the time spent. Like, because you can have 15 minutes with somebody, but you guys survived a bank robbery. We're bonded for life, brother.
Yeah.
Like, we went through something like insanely traumatic. So they walked for what, 5 days? 4 or 5 days?
I don't remember
like
how
that?
long. I remember it was like 370 miles by the end of it or something.
It was insane.
Yeah.
But they walked for a few, but this entire time, they're either touching each other, which sounds crazy, or holding each other or talking. Right? So I think they built such an incredible bond that by the end of the movie, that's my brother. And you just killed my brother. And then he wanted to die for him first. And then Ray just stopped. And of course, they did a good job with tension, though, because it's like they have the warnings.
Yeah.
And it's like after 3 warnings, then you can't get another warning for 4 hours, I think it was, or something like that.
3 hours.
So it's like, you cannot fall behind at all, or they're just going to shoot. So I think they did a good job with that. How do you feel about the other characters outside of Ray and Garrity? I mean, not Ray and Garrity. Ray and Pete. His name is Ray Garrity, but Ray and Pete.
Ray and Pete carried the show. The other characters I thought were fine.
How do you feel about the Asian?
The Asian? I didn't like him that much.
Hank.
I didn't like him.
Apparently was married.
Yeah, he was like he looked 18, but he was like also married in the movie.
Yeah, it was like weird.
It was so funny because like they had the whole scene where they're like, hey, like after this, whoever wins, we're gonna go visit his wife and give him some money. And then that one guy who's like, there's like an antisocial guy in there who's very weird. He gets another contestant killed very early on, and I guess like near the end he realizes that he really wants friends. So he tried to jump in on the conversation, like, hey, yeah, like, guys, why don't you ask me what I'm gonna do with his wife?
Pete asked everybody, hey, are you gonna do the thing and donate to his wife?
Yeah.
And he ignored him. He's like, hey, why didn't you ask me?
I take care of the bitch. I put her up in the crib or something.
I do it for her. And then, I mean, he was off the entire film.
Yeah,
but especially after he made that guy die, which how that guy died was insane. Like,
he got rage baited easily. Like,
he got rage
literally
baited
no diff. Like Ace and Akainu. Like, what? You
but then
idiot.
He died by missing a punch and then face planting into the ground, and his face gets scraped, and then he just stuck on the ground. They're like, get up, and then of course he dies. And then the guy's just like destroyed the rest of the film. And now they accept him as one of them. They're like, yeah, sure, you can do something for her. I want to say like 10 minutes later, he starts walking backwards, or he runs up in front of them, and he just stabs himself in the throat, right?
With a spoon.
Or in the face. Yeah, it's just like, but I guess he can live with the fact that he killed. I don't know why he did that.
Here's the thing, man. Like, there's some people in this show who just die the most, not like super painful, but like they go out of their way to like.
It's super graphic though.
Just struggle.
They definitely show. It's more graphic than I thought it would be. Like
yeah.
When they kill people, it's like a zombie movie, bro.
Yeah, and then of course, like if you try to fight back or like avoid death, they'll set an example. There's like one person who like killed an officer. So what they did is they shot him like 3 times in like the stomach, and they're like, just bleed out.
Let him bleed out.
It's like, damn, bro, like why'd you even try to do that? Like, just I don't know.
There's one dude that got tired.
Yeah, it's like,
and
bro,
he tried to run into the store.
And he just got shot.
I was like, dude, just see it through.
That's why
man.
I really kind of respected, or at least thought it was smarter. Like, there's some characters who are like, yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm just going to sit down and just take it peacefully. And of course, because they're not fighting back, the officer just one taps the head and it's done. Yeah. It's like, compared to like being, bleeding out or like gunned down the other ways, it's like, like, that's way better. Like, there's that one character who said, hey, like, guys, I'm not gonna make it. Can you just not look? I'm good. It's like, oh, that's respectable,
don't look at me
man.
getting killed. Yeah,
great.
I go at the start of the long walk. I was like, why are they helping each other? This is crazy.
Yeah.
If somebody dies, that ups your chances. But by the end of it, I was like, I now understand why you should help each other, because none of them would have made it that far without each other.
Yeah.
Other than Ray. Other than Pete, because Pete is a
Dude, Pete is a monster. I really thought that we would learn that he's some sort of synthetic human.
They're all monsters.
Dude, even when everybody was struggling to stay awake, Pete was just
People's like, come on,
did not
come on,
care.
boy. And then you know what's funny?
What's going on?
His accent would change. His accent was all over the place. Sometimes he's British,
like super Southern.
Right, and sometimes he's from the South. I'm like, where are you from, man? Where are you from?
No clue.
And then sometimes I felt like I needed like captions because I didn't understand what the fuck Pete was saying. He's like, sometimes, bro, come in town, say. What? And then he has like a British accent with a southern twang. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude.
I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious. Also, I love how some of the people entered this competition without knowing what they really wanted. And I really did not like Ray's reason for competing. The whole thing where it's like, I got to avenge my father. It's like, bro, I'm not going to lie. Your dad cooked himself, man. Ray's dad had it coming. I think the guy... He broke a law, man. What the... I'm not rooting for Ray.
In the face of the major, he said he's not going to...
denounce like what he did, right?
Yeah, he's not.
Because I think they would have let him go. They're like, hey, just
they
would
have. But I think that's the, it's
like it's the message the story's trying to get across. Because the crime he committed was that he owned music and books that he wasn't supposed to own. Which it's like, oh, like they banned literature, and arts and blah blah. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, sure, like
they banned it to control the people.
It shouldn't be banned, but it's like I'm not gonna feel bad for Ray's dad. It's like, bro, the guy had a way out.
I feel bad.
He had a way out, and he didn't have to own the books in the first place. I think he respectfully got cooked, man. I did not care for Ray's character the minute we learned about that.
I think it's tough because if they're implying that this guy grew up like, let's say they grew up like us in a regular world, books, and then after the war they took everything away. Basically to control the people and to steer the people in the way they want to. Almost like the Book of Eli. I'm not sure if you've ever seen that.
Yeah.
So now Ray's dad, he believes in the old ways, obviously, because that's how he was raised. And so he's raising Ray the same way. And so for him to denounce those things is almost like denouncing himself and what he believes in. I respect it.
I mean, yeah, I respect it to a certain extent, but I didn't care too much for the story.
I liked with Ray fighting for that. I was like, that doesn't make sense because he died for you to live. And
now he's doing all this to maybe get a chance at revenge, which, I forgot who said it. I think it might have been Pete. They're like, yo, like there's probably a way we could just get rid of the long walk and the major without killing him.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, killing the major is so pointless. Like, there's just going to be another major.
There's going to be somebody else. There's going to be another major.
It's so
and the major,
stupid.
I didn't even realize in the moment that's Mark Hamill.
Dude, the major was my favorite character. Besides Pete, the major was like top tier. I loved the part where they're on the bridge and then the kids were like, fuck you, major. And then the guy was like, that's the kind of grit we need in this country. Yeah, speak your shit, boy. Like, I thought that was phenomenal. Dude, the major...
I hated the major.
Dead ass, my favorite character. We need more majors out there.
I hated the major.
The major was so goated, dude.
He was the biggest fraud because
no, he wasn't.
You knew that the major was not up the entire time while they were walking. The major goes home.
He doesn't have to.
The major goes home and showers and eats, and he comes back like he's been
on
there
his little truck.
Time.
I loved it with the megaphone. Like,
come on, man.
The first one of you boys just died, but don't let that make you lose hope. Make that inspire you. Like the greatest deaths out there are the first death and the last death. Like the way he talked, the delivery, the inspirational lines. I love the major, start to finish.
I forgot his name, but like the first kid that died, he's like, yeah, let's walk for Billy. That's what the walk is for, Billy. I'm like, this fucking guy,
dude. It's so funny, man.
I think my favorite character probably be Pete or Ray. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's geared for you to like those characters. Outside of those two,
I like that that tall black kid. I thought he was really funny.
Yeah, he was cool. I mean, it's tough because who's cooked.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's like you said. Like we know that pretty much all these guys are gonna die.
Yeah.
But the time you spent with them, I thought he was a lot of fun. Like I said, I
think
didn't
that group was cool.
like
Group was
Hank
cool. I think
that much.
Hank was funny. He had his funny moments.
He was funny. I
Like,
just
even
think
like
he went out so poorly.
his dream. Oh man, like his dream was he wanted was it
He wanted like
9
10
naked women?
Yeah, 10 naked women or something.
10 naked women.
So stupid. Married
and
too.
they're like, yo, why would you want 10 naked women? You could just get a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money, you're gonna get 10 naked women. He's like, yeah, but they won't be mine. I want my 10 naked women. He's like, yeah, but somebody's gonna have to pay these women for them to do this with you.
I think when I think about characters, it's about like how they die. I didn't like the way Hank died, so that's why I don't like have him that highly on my list.
Oh,
because he started like mumbling. He's like barely awake, and he was just just shambling on.
Yeah, but
it's like,
he fought for a while, you know.
He didn't end strong, in my opinion.
I don't know how you end strong after walking for hundreds of miles.
Well, like the tall kid I just talked about, like where he was like, "Hey guys, I'm done. I'm just bowing out right here." I like that.
Most people aren't doing that though.
I get why they wouldn't do it, but I think that's the smartest way to do it, because like every other way, it's like more painful. Like I said, the guys who try to fight back and like make a stand, which I think is kind of stupid, you know, like you're just gonna suffer a worse death and you accomplish nothing.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I went to the film and I was just like, I'm not helping anybody. I'm just gonna try to walk and I'm comfortable.
You'd be like that one white guy at the very end who got sick.
Is Stebbins?
Stebbins? I think that's his name. Because he was like, I never get sick, and this is the fucking day I get sick.
This is the first time I get sick.
And he's like the final 3 or 4. It's like, bro, he might have won actually if he didn't get nerfed.
I think for Stebbins, I think initially I'd be Stebbins. Then eventually I'm like, you know what? Like you kind of need people. Like imagine walking for this long and not talking to anyone. Like walk, and then also sometimes like we've been there where it's like we want to pee really bad, but being distracted being distracted helps. We're like, you're just distracted, you're not thinking about how you feel. And I think if you're just walking by yourself, all you're thinking about is how you feel. So
dude,
shout out to Stebbins.
And then that one like 14-year-old kid who tried to like attend, so stupid, man.
Yeah, and then he was the first. Was he the first one?
I don't think he was the first one. I think it was very early though. It was like, dude, no way you're 18. And they're like, no, I'm 18, guys. I got this. And then he dies like literally like fucking 10 minutes later.
There's an author trying to write a book about the long walk.
Oh yeah, some guy was documenting it.
Yeah,
he broke his ankle, and then he kept on trying to walk
for like I want to say 50 to 100 miles after breaking his ankle.
And then by the time he died, like his ankle was like super. It was like black. It wasn't
like
even
black.
there anymore.
It was
black, twisted.
Yeah.
And it's like, gone. I'm surprised he kept on walking.
Gruesome. Super, yeah. He
you know, you're
for
cooked,
a long
man.
time.
It just started.
Yeah, I think at the end, especially with like how Ray and Pete, how that ending, I just think, or how he died, that moment really moved me. I just did not like what they did with Pete at the end. Like, where did he go? Yeah, it would be different if like he's walking and you see like Ray and Hank and, you know, some of the other guys just like waiting for him. That'd be cool. Because at least I know he died. All right, he's dead. And now he gets to walk forever with his brothers. Right? He just walks into like, there's nobody around and he's walking into nothing. And it's like, is he dead? Like, what is the consequence?
But that's also the thing though, right? Like they don't know if killing the major will get them punished because that's their wish. Well, I mean, it's technically not their wish. Like,
that's not their wish.
You can ask
but it's
for
still
anything.
Against the law.
You probably could have asked the major to kill himself, and you would have been fine.
No, but they said like there are limitations as to what you can ask for that can't like affect the long walk. And if you kill the major,
they should have just got money and left. I don't know.
But that's like for them. For Ray, I understand it more because for Ray, he's fighting for something bigger than himself.
Yeah.
For Pete, you know, he just wanted to get through it, but I think he carried on Ray's will. You know, the will of R.
The will of R.
Or the will of G.
Killing the major.
Ray Garrity.
And not really thinking ahead past that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened after that, but all in all, you gotta give it like an 8. I enjoyed it up until that point. I like gruesome movies, so that was a pleasant surprise. I like movies that that brotherhood kind of play a part. So it feels like great brotherhood in this film. Some good backstabbing.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
Not really. I think for the people that were evil, we know what they were on from the beginning. But I think it was like conceptually great. My only issue was it didn't feel like a spectacle. And they were being recorded and they're saying, I'm like, you guys know you're being recorded. You're saying a lot of shit. Like, so they don't know what you want to do? I was like, okay.
I wish
guess.
the major was more prominent, and then I might have gone up to like a 7. But I'll stick with the 6. It's still enjoyable.
The major, even like I said, outside of the long walk, even showing the major and how he's frolicking around with some of these women, because apparently the major, he was having babies all over the place. And
oh yeah, Stebbins was his son, right?
Yeah. So it's just like those things outside of the walk were not highlighted. Give us 20 minutes of extra footage of people like tuning in.
The world building wasn't that great.
The world building around the spectacle of the long walk, I didn't feel it. Where like, again, a Hunger Games type feel, where it's just like, you felt the Hunger Games, right? You knew everybody was tuning in for the Hunger Games because you saw the TV. Everybody was doing the Katniss Everdeen, whatever the hell she was doing. It was that's what people were doing. So it was just like with the long walk, you didn't feel that. And that's my only issue.
What did Katniss used to do? She like threw up her hand and she did like the whistle, like doo 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 doo.
Was it 3? Was it? I forgot.
Something,
was
dude.
It 3?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, but at least you could feel the impact of what she was doing. With the long walk, I didn't feel the impact at all. Right? I didn't, because there's no.
If you were in the world
productivity
of the long walk, would you watch it? I think I would. I'd probably keep it up on the TV, yeah.
But remember, they ban everything. So this is pretty much the only channel.
It sounds like
this
fun.
is all you got. So yeah, I'm watching it. But the thing is, if I'm watching it, I probably have like side bets, right? Show some side bets.
Yeah. Oh, the parlay.
Right? Show me the parlays. Yo,
dude,
who you got money on?
Funny.
Right? I think even you should have like bios.
Dude, imagine the boys like just like he's gonna be eliminated third, he's first. Like, the bets would go crazy actually.
Show me the bios, how old they are.
Yeah, give me the stats.
Give me the stats.
Their degrees.
Right?
Dude, everything.
What they're wearing, right?
What did they pack?
Honestly, I'd probably have them all wear the same thing. Because they just had them show up, and some guy, I'm like, what the hell? You wearing these to walk for hours?
It's so stupid because, I mean, this isn't the first long walk, so surely, like, they saw, like, what could happen to you, but pretty much by the end of the movie, everybody's shoes fall apart, which, you know, makes sense. You're walking for 300 plus miles.
For a long time.
No break. Yeah, your shoes.
Pack some shoes.
Break. Nobody packed extra shoes.
Yeah, nobody packed extra shoes.
People are packing, like, you know, Kit Kats and gum and mama's dinner, cookies, and they don't pack shoes. Bro,
pack some flats, something.
I would pack wet wipes and shoes because I need to wipe my ass real quick. Boom, poop, done, throw that, whatever.
I don't think I'm packing wet wipes.
I'm packing wet wipes, dude. I don't want to stand around with crusty ass cheeks for like 300 miles, and I'm packing shoes. Those are the two things I'm bringing. Like, it's so easy. And then a towel,
I wouldn't mind the wet wipes, but I think it'd be like, I'd pack.
Wet wipes, like, they weigh like less than a pound. So it's like inconsequential.
Some earpods.
Somebody brought a boombox. Remember that?
Yeah.
He played it like 200 miles in, and then he dies like a mile later. It's so stupid, man.
Oh, and they also have a hill, which is interesting because you obviously gotta pick up the pace a little bit in the hill. And you can't feel how slow or how fast you're going on the hill. So like a lot of people died on that damn hill. And of course,
it was
after
at night.
Miles and miles and miles of walking, it was raining, and walking up a hill, you know, that was killer. But good movie, man.
I thought the concept was fun.
Great concept for me. If I had to give it a rating, because I'm trying to work on some ratings in my head of how I want to rate things. This is one I'd watch again on streaming. I wouldn't go to theaters to watch it again, but I'd watch it again on streaming.
I wouldn't watch it again, but I thought it was an okay watch. I do recommend it. You know, people might think 6 out of 10 is pretty harsh. It's above average. It's not bad. I do love the characters, though. Like, I think the boys were fun. The Major, like I said, phenomenal. Like, he had one line that just really stuck with me. Like, you boys are walking with your nut sacks hanging from left to right. You keep that pace up. Like, oh my God, he was great. I wish, you know, people say like, oh, I wish Morgan Freeman could narrate my life. If only I had Morgan Freeman just talking to me 20. Dude, give me the Major.
Guys, I do not share side sentiments about this damn Major.
Dude, the Major is so effing cool. Come on.
Major was a piece of shit.
He's inspirational. Like, imagine you have a guy like the Major while you're at the gym hitting the weights. Come on, boy, fair. Pick up that iron. It's either
you talk to me dirty.
Yeah, this is the human spirit at work, boys. Like, oh my God, yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up.
No one's gonna lift that but yourself. You're gonna pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, boy. And he's like, I'm not gonna sit rep you. If you drop it and kill yourself, that's just how it is. Like, oh, dude, yeah, that's great.
I think he's like, for him, the long walk is just like everything is what it is, right? It is what it is. Like,
he's having fun.
Because
in a world of Ray Garrity's dads, be a Major. That's my takeaway.
He is the guy he's a celebrity. Right, sitting atop the world. He has his finger on the pulse of the nation. He can change anything for the most part. Obviously, frolicking all over the city, right? Dropping babies off because, well, everybody want a piece of the Major.
Yeah. Here's a major load, gal.
You know, but I can see why he is the way he is, because I mean he's on top of the world.
He's
man.
fun,
It's like,
man.
fuck. He's like, whatever you guys do, it doesn't matter to me, man.
Yeah, it's just a Tuesday for him.
Major. He reminds me of like the pigs from Animal Farm.
I was hoping he'd like tank the bullet in the end.
That's crazy,
dude. Imagine like he like
he
ultra instinct like dodges.
Now, what if he's like he gets shot and you just like
gets back up?
That's not gonna work on me.
This isn't the first bullet I took. The first one I took was back in Nam. And those jungle monkeys had better aim than you, boy.
You find out he's like a cyborg. And then the long walk to is trying to find and kill the Major.
Yeah, he's a cyborg. Oh,
he's a cyborg.
Then Pete's an alien. That's why he could walk so long.
Right. So Pete comes back. He's like, I meant to tell you, Ray. I ain't human. That's why I was going to sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
No, that'd be a funny the long walk to retribution.
Oh. And then what if like we learn that the Major's not just like a robot. There's like 500 Majors.
It's a Major in every city.
Yeah, so he's like the Terminator.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we can make this fun. Stephen King, time to retire, old man.
Stephen King is weird.
Yeah.
I want to read the book and see what the ending says. He walks off into the abyss, not sure if he dies.
Apparently, the book has a different ending. Ray wins in the book.
Well, I guess it's more touching with Pete winning.
Yeah, the movie changed it so that Pete would win. And apparently, this part I'm kind of hazy on. I didn't look too. Like I said, my care for the movie evaporated pretty quickly after I left the theaters, so I didn't care too much to look to see how the book ended. But from the quick synopsis I read, apparently you don't see what Ray does after he wins.
I'll agree with that. My feelings for the film, like maybe after the first day, I was kind of like, you know, because certain films that kind of stick with you. It's not one that does. It doesn't really, you know, where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that. No, you know, but it's good film though.
Yeah, it was decent. It was a fun watch.
8 out of 10 would recommend. But guys, reach the end.
Yeah. Next time we come around, we might be talking about another movie.
Another movie with one of the GOATs.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Benji. What?
Oh.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man movie comes out next week.
Oh, I thought you were talking about another movie.
Oh, what movie?
Leo movie.
Leo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, people are telling me to watch that.
They say it's really good. One battle after another.
Yeah, one battle after another.
Nobody can nobody wants to tell me what the movie's about because it ruins the movie. So it's like when you watch the trailer, you really have no idea what the movie's about. And I think it's not performing well because I think it's for that reason, because they're being so vague about what it's. I mean, it seems like it's like about some kidnapping or whatever, but it's not
comedy,
about that.
drama,
yeah,
revolution,
so you can't really,
blah blah. Yeah,
you can't really put a finger on it. So it's like people are like, I guess I'll watch it when it comes out on Amazon or something. But it's apparently it's really really good. No, I'm gonna go to the theaters and watch it.
Oh, maybe I should watch it.
I heard it's really good. Yeah, I heard it's really good. So I'm gonna check it out. Here's the thing though, it is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
What? No. What? Are you kidding me?
Long.
2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
No, dude, I don't like Leonardo that much. Even when I met him, he was just okay.
Oh, well. You met Leo?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Weird.
It's like 10 years ago.
You say he was just okay? I mean, 10 years ago, like.
Yeah, he didn't really have any impressions. He was just a guy.
He's a jag.
Yeah, nobody's gonna leave the story, but so I believe like while I was in college, I got arrested, and it was like a whole thing. And for quote rehabilitation, my parents sent me to California, which is a silly option, to live with my aunt for a while. And while I was there, I met Leonardo DiCaprio because my uncle Rodney, which he's not really my uncle, it's just a black dude who lived in my aunt's place. Really nice guy. He loved prostitutes. Man, dude, Rodney he could go all night long with prostitutes. But he was a chef. He's a Japanese chef. And he got hired for a private dinner with some friends of his.
Black dude that's a Japanese chef?
Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy combination. And he brought me to like one of those house parties. It was very like small, like 6-7 people. And Leonardo DiCaprio was there, which I didn't know it was him, by the way. So I didn't like ask for any autographs or pictures or anything. I didn't know it was him because he was just wearing jorts and a white t-shirt.
So this is the party for Rodney? It's Rodney's party.
No, somebody hired Rodney to like cook.
Oh, I was about to say, if it's Rodney's party, then there are definitely whores there.
Yeah, no prostitutes there, unfortunately. But after we left, he did pick up a prostitute. Rodney could not stop himself from a good prostitute. He's been arrested before for buying prostitutes, but let me tell you.
Hey, you want one?
Yeah, it's funny because he was trying to lecture me on like not selling drugs while picking up prostitutes. It's like, Rodney, you're not the best teacher of this, man.
Hey, don't sell drugs. This is different.
This is different right here. Come on. you see that girl a couple blocks back? Like, my God.
That's hilarious.
The rehabilitation didn't work too well. Yeah.
Believe it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, met Leo, and he's like, jag.
Yeah, it's just a regular dude, you know?
Just a guy. Just a guy. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that movie. Maybe we'll talk about that as well with Chainsaw Man. But guys, give us your thoughts. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We won't take another as long to make more videos.
And I promise when we upload clips, we'll distinguish that these are clips.
You're like, whoa, sorry, we like you guys, but we don't watch it again. I feel like I watched it before.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. We'll try to space them out better.
Yeah, BS clips.
Yeah, maybe I'll. Yeah. I could. BS clips. Yeah. We'll drop it like that. That'll be the name title, so you guys know what's up.
BS clips. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. Catch you next one.
Shock you later.